задерживаться. А, опять желтый, сука. Ну ничего. Ага, пошло. Hello, Hippocat.
Hi.
So today we are on a schedule, which is why we've started the whole 5 minutes early. And also I did not actually get a chance to play ahead and see what's gonna happen, so it's gonna be more sporadic. But we've done about every combat related quest in the area anyway. There is only a couple bosses left probably that I can remember, and dialogue stuff. And lagging. Well, I guess the game has got to warm up a little bit. Alright, so last time we got the Blasphemous outfit. Apparently we already had Ostmark prepare the Mongoose potion. Let's see about preparing the Mongoose potion. Last time it was kind of confusing. We didn't know what to do with this Ostmark. And we just assumed it was already there. But I hadn't noticed that little mention in the journal
There
about
it is.
Mongoose. Yep, there we go. I was... None of this is actually Ostmark. But sure. I mean... whatever, create. Ostmark's still here. I don't know. Let's see, is it gonna advance the quest? Drink the potion just before fighting the Karen. Alright, well. We also have the trap. And we're gonna go talk to Sheila. As Hippocat agrees, and actually I think it was your initiative that we take her with us on this. And then I agreed with you, actually, not the other way around. So let's go visit her in her brothel room. Hi there. I can't help but think that I'm missing some dialogue in like the tavern though. Because as far as I remember, someone was supposed to like spy on her. Maybe that'll happen later.
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Oh, he tried to make a
Believe it.
happy face there.
You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
Okay, let's talk to her a lot about this everything, I guess.
Did you find out where the Karen came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed.
Nice.
Triss claims the Karen was born of magic.
She's right. Something that large couldn't possibly evolve in the waters of the Pontar. It looks like the result of some botched experiment. It's growing rapidly and will probably age just as quickly.
Poor thing. Kinda feel bad for it.
If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is
If
that
you know
so?
what I mean.
Very well. Ask what you will.
Do you always take on Witcher's work?
Occasionally. If it pays exceptionally well. You don't like the competition?
Which one?
Well, I kinda wanna say that it's fine, but I'm kinda scared what kind of shit Geralt is gonna say. So let's go with don't care.
It's no bother, as long as demand outweighs supply.
Right.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
I never expected to see you at Loritos.
Whereas I was sure you would show up there. The Commandant is terribly jealous about his small trading post. Anyone of import is summoned to hear him out sooner rather than later.
What did he want from you?
That is my concern, certainly none of yours. We're not a tandem, Geralt. We'll kill the Kayran together, but that is all.
Fine by me.
I've got everything I need. Let's go.
Excellent. Ready?
Oh, that
Are you
was...
wearing makeup?
I'm already here.
We all have our rituals.
From what I know, Kayrans are colorblind.
Enough, Geralt. Time to draw the beast out of the water.
Got an ace
Do
up
I
your
get a
sleeve?
chance to drink the
I
potion?
always do. Don't get eaten, and we'll soon both be heroes.
I hope you're right.
You descend into the lair. I'll
I
stay on
probably
the
do.
bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
So, okay. Whoops. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Let's actually set our Karen trap here if we can. I don't actually remember how to use it properly. Effective against Karens. Doesn't tell you anything more than that.
Hey, Hazmat.
Hello, Hazmati. I guess she's gonna go up the bridge, so we are descending down here, and somewhere before the very last drop I'm gonna drink my potion that we just made, the mongoose. Just in case. I don't actually know if it's gonna be necessary. Man, I keep getting turned around there. The quest line suggested that it was like separate ways to do the thing. Either fight him by yourself using the potion, or draw him out with Sheila's help, and maybe we don't have, like, maybe the potion won't be necessary, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. With the wizard you mean Sheila? Oh shit, no cutscene please. Let me drink. Hopefully my mashing of the quick load button actually... No, it didn't. Okay, never mind. Quick load now. Don't you just love invisible cutscene triggers before you expect them? No! Shit! What?
Would you prefer a visible touch field?
Actually, in some ways, probably yes. This is not where I was. But let's load it anyway. But with Sheila, I mean... If you mean the very end of the game, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I have an outcome I'm going to try for. If you mean right now, then we don't really have much choice of things to do. Anyway, let's drink. Yeah, you do fight a giant monster here. That's very right. I am not gonna... Toxic macros. I don't know, should I... I guess I can drink also a swallow, just for health, in case I actually get like hit and shit.
Well, I'm kinda interested if we can bang her. And I guess for that purpose we should have chosen the third option.
Yeah,
But I
but
didn't like it either way.
I don't think we can actually, spoiler alert, I don't think we bang any... that's maybe a lie, but overall it's not Witcher 1 anymore. And not yet Witcher 3. Okay, quick saving after every ledge, because that's how we roll now. Oh, I guess it does save you there as well. Weird that it does it like a quick save, not an autosave. Who's ever heard of automatic quick saves? That's kind of weird. Maybe I should have talked to Cedric about how to use the actual trap. Oh well, we'll figure it out, I hope. Hi.
Wow. What was that quote? You're one ugly son of a bitch?
Yeah, kind of. Okay, I think... Oh, there is even hotspots for us. Very convenient. But it works, I mean. I immediately set it up. And there goes one with tentacles. I guess that's it. Now I should probably be using Quen a lot. Well, if it's kind of like the Hydra, maybe... I mean, I'm guessing I need to hit the glowing part. Shit. But it doesn't really give me much of a chance to do it. Huh. Where did I keep getting hit even though... I mean... I don't see how I would avoid this. And the trap is spent. And I think the next hit would kill me if it actually landed. Fucking thing. Yep, not Dark Souls, can't really iframe this, so I have no idea how to properly do this. And this is why it would have been better if I had the time to pre-play this, but unfortunately it just didn't happen that way. So we'll have to figure it out together. The trap doesn't really seem to do much in cutting out one of its legs though. Okay, which button is this? Okay, there we go. And that was the wrong button. Well, whatever.
Yes, the monster is going to fight itself now.
It's angry! Watch out!
Okay, I cannot approach. But yeah, those are definitely weak spots, but he doesn't really give me a chance to come there and attack. Keeps
Do you
bashing.
have anything ranged?
I mean, I do, but surely I'm not required to use ranged stuff. Huh. What if I ran out? Like, it couldn't be balanced. And when in my first playthrough I didn't use any ranged stuff at all ever, so... I don't know. Too bad it's one time though, but whatever.
It's angry! Watch out!
Okay, it doesn't actually attack it. I don't have a round button
Can you
either.
maybe make it kill itself by collapsing the bridge?
I mean, I don't know how I make him do anything though. He just smashes the shit and I slowly die. And I can't seem to actually approach that. Yeah, that's for me like actually just a barrier, as in like, don't go there at all. Fuck off, I'm protected. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm stuck in some way. Okay, so I'm guessing that maybe I need to find... Okay, maybe that weak spot on that tentacle. Because the other ones are borderline ones that... Okay. Borderline ones that just smack you out. Maybe this one, if I make him strike with it, I could... You know what? Yeah. Well, I mean... Yeah, good luck hitting anything with that. Fucking thing. Feels like a Dark Souls boss in a game that does not control or behave like Dark Souls. And that is not even remotely enough time to do anything. Jesus Christ. How do I possibly have enough time to smack that? Do I actually have to like... And then he uses a different tentacle. Do I actually have to stand exactly where it's gonna land? Just like there and somehow dodge it but still be close enough to attack? That is retarded, I'm sorry. And I mean, even if I wasn't limited in the range department, it moves around just enough that I can't actually hit it with anything. God damn it. Ah, this is pretty much like the worst part to come to unprepared. Fuck off. Okay. I have no idea what to do here. I'll be honest. Maybe I can throw some in his mouth, or I don't know. Doesn't keep his mouth open for long enough either. I guess I could always use like Igni on his bulbs. That is a ranged thing, kind of. But I guess I didn't select it. Ah, drat. And now I won't have the energy to cast Igni. Because I'm under coin and it doesn't regenerate under coin. Fucking attack! I guess I should keep trying that. This seems like the closest I can get to attacking him at all. Kinda reminds me of Ceaseless Discharge in a way. That attack is it like just like keeps raising it and stopping the movement just as it's about to reach me. That's kind of weird. Okay, attack me with this one. God, what? Okay, at least now I can. Let me do Quinn for protection like that, and now I still have one energy left to do Igni. And it misses. Maybe I can like Irden on top of where smashes or some shit. That would be pretty dumb. Now I don't know. But I think I'm gonna keep trying with that other tentacle because like one gets taken care of using the trap, and plainly the symmetrical other one is what we need to attack. What if I was to use the trap there? Maybe the other tentacle is just simpler to hit due to stupid game mechanics.
You make Geralt look bad.
This
He's
game
all,
makes Geralt
super
look bad.
cool monster slayer. Whenever you control him, you just get your ass kicked by every monster.
Okay, finally the side character shouted out a hint after God knows how long. Also, I did try Irden and it didn't even work. Game, what the hell are you even talking about? But I mean, as I've always said, the gameplay in these games was never the strong part. In fact, I've always hated it, more or less. Okay, Irden, you say then. First of all, move. Second of all, let's go find wherever the hell the next tentacle hits. It's probably gonna end up killing itself at the bridge though. That seems inevitable. Okay, let's put Irden here.
You know, I just realized something. Are you using your like super legal sword right now?
Yes. Okay, Irden I guess kinda works.
You use the silver sword?
Am I not using the silver sword? I think I'm using. Geralt just took out one of them. That's what I'm using. Yeah, I guess magically Irden works on tentacles of a giant monster, which I really could have used the hint from the witch on my first attempt, not on my like 5th. That was pretty stupid. Okay, what next? The other two tentacles don't have weak points. Interesting. And now it's doing the same thing where I really cannot dodge in any meaningful way. I mean, I guess I can just Irden on the ground anyway, see what happens. As soon as I get some... Oh, or it's gonna start using the side tentacles now. Okay, I'm gonna wait for both bars of my thing. So, one can use Gwen, which immediately just goes away because of BS. And second can use Irden. I think it might be actually scripted to like attack where the Irden is, because I missed that one completely and it still hit there. Alright, alright. I see how it is. I guess I kinda should be treating it as like, back in the day you were meant to figure out how to fight a boss from a bunch of attempts but I've been spoiled by games where even in Dark Souls, okay, quick time event I guess. Even in Dark Souls, like, you can reliably do things usually. Like if, I mean, that's iframes for you, I guess. Space, okay. I did something there, I accomplished something. God, what the fuck? Good thing I had my Quen on. Oh, it's throwing rocks at me now. Nice. That's freaking Kwon Go from Series Sam 2. Alright. Can I walk around here? No, I cannot. At least I can dodge the shit. That's reassuring. Kind of. Okay, I'm gonna have to... You're gonna have to throw a shit. With the other tentacle, please. Can you do that for me? How did he... When did he raise the other tentacle to throw shit? Did I do something specific for him to do that? Because I'm fairly certain I need to get there and attack him in melee. What if I run up this? Oh. Okay, you raise him there. Protect the place. Hell no. Doesn't seem like I have the time to... like... trigger him attacking the bridge part and then run back. No. Doesn't. It seems like he's just automatically immediately closing that part when I approach. Okay, I guess we're going up this. Maybe timing between the slaps. Let's see how he hits. Yikes. Quick time event incoming, I'm guessing. I had a bomb on me, apparently. Nice.
I don't like this boss.
Yeah, I was a bit dumb.
We did it. Not a bad fight, wouldn't you say,
Pretty
Geralt?
bad. Pretty bad.
Are you alright?
I'm pissed.
The beast got me a couple of times.
Yeah, I died
I've
5
heard
times.
you've been in more dire
Or such.
situations. I wonder, are the stories about you true?
Any preference?
I don't know, third one I guess.
What stories?
If you think I'm going to repeat some of the legends circulating about you, you're deeply mistaken.
What now?
I must harvest the most valuable ingredients while the corpse is fresh. I'd prefer to get the entire carcass to my laboratory and strip it down to the bone, but that would be a waste of power and simply too much work. I shall take only...
What have you heard about me?
a number of things.
You won't talk about them?
I've no time now. The fresher the ingredients I collect, the higher the price I'll get. Sorry.
Farewell then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
Oh, I won't.
Well, Hazmati, if even Trixie has learned to do it, I'm sure the all-powerful, one of the all-powerful sorceresses can.
We'd best get to work.
Let's level up. Right in this stinky swamp. What was I going to get? I think I was going to get deal damage to many opponents. Hopefully that is an automatic ability and not something you have to actually manually use. 1 of 2, no longer takes that, that's alright. So damage plus 5, I mean, sure enough, why not? And at some point I kinda want the other riposte as well. Man, it's kind of like, on the hard difficulty, it seems like you gotta use all your tools, but you don't have enough skill points to make all your tools powerful enough to bother with. But I'm definitely gonna use Whirl, because that keeps tripping me up when there's multiple enemies and I can only attack one. I wonder if I got more experience because I did the Ostmark and did the other thing. Probably not for the trap, but still. The trap made it like one little step easier. Man, the color scheme is all fucked. Hopefully it fixes itself eventually. Is it just the time of day, or is it... I assume that was just some effect due to like magic shit being cast. Also, that is a very specific trap against the Karen, just in case you have one on land where it's gonna smash with its tentacles that have weak points in them. That's a very, very hard sell, I imagine, such a trap. But I guess maybe Cedric just made it for me exclusively, so whatever. And now we're gonna get tons of money, and which will kind of nullify our previous efforts to grind. But I mean, if it's gonna help with the future unique set, I'm all for it. Nothing respawned here. Logs didn't respawn, oh well. Is it just me, or does it feel like some sinister's gonna go down? Oh, now the colors are suddenly all correct. Nice.
Well, Hazmati, I think there are some discounts in some shops, but nothing as crazy as in United States.
Yeah, I think we just I don't know about real shops, but like online shops just do it because like, hey, it's an American thing, why not kind of like implement it as well? But I don't think we have like these crowds of people rushing into giant mall. We don't even have those as much. Man, the music chooses weird times to play or not play.
Mouth off like that again, recruit, and by hell I'll thrash you!
Right, so I'm getting reward from some merchants that I negotiated with, I guess, in the past. Though the shield icon doesn't seem to be where merchants might have been. I guess that's one of them, and I negotiated with someone around here as well.
You might want to
Maybe not this guy. This is some random dude.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
This,
Job done. The Karen's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Thank you, not full test. Oh, did it tell me how much I got? Because I don't know how much I had. Huh.
Well, I don't know. No matter how much it was,
Well,
it's not enough.
how's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river?
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran Epesnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
Don't automate shit, I wanna talk to my people in the tavern. Follow trees. Ah, alright.
Moral downfall embodied.
What's in these crates, boss?
I guess we probably won't miss whatever stuff I remember. Because there's some stuff involving Roach or Vess, I think, that is meant to happen, but I don't know what triggers it. Maybe I should have been talking to them in the tavern. You know what? Trace, you're used to waiting on me. I'm gonna go quickly check if I can talk to Roach in the tavern.
Good night.
Man, too many fall tests. He has very specific pronunciations and such. Can tell immediately when an NPC is voiced by him. It's like he wasn't killed at all.
Well, he wasn't. He just faked his own death.
Oh.
So he can, like, dress up as common people and find out what they actually think about him.
Sounds reasonable. Alright, so there is Dandelion and Zoltan. I don't actually know where Vess and or Roach are. I doubt they're down there with the horse. And that's actually the pantry. Where's the horse? There's the horse. Red light room. I mean, I guess there's also brawling and shit down here, but... And that guy. Maybe he just appears when dictated by the story. Well, Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to Dandelion again and get his dialogue stuff when it's appropriate. Alright.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Shut your traps.
Hey, this looks like
Stop
Morrowind.
bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever
Ну ты не
any day
Соня.
now.
Тебя даже вчерашний шторм не разбудил. Говорят, мы уже
They beat
приплыли
him
в
bad.
Моровить.
He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axie sign to calm him.
Perfect.
What's the bloody meaning of this? You fucker!
Казмати, what Jew
No
says
playing
at
with
the
your
beginning
sword,
of
got it?
Morrowind. Just in Russian. I remember the Russian dialogue, but I don't remember the English dialogue.
I don't think I've ever heard the English dialogue. Also, apparently you don't cast the sign manually, you do a quick time event. Ah, Axie.
It's no use.
It's no use.
wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vadgun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
How did Laredo's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of Remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
I don't know if I get to ask everything here, so I don't know what's more important. I guess this part we know, kind of, already. What's yours planning? What does Lesser? Why did he betray him?
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
Oh, I can ask the rest of them.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Okay, which one do we want to advance? I don't actually... I don't know if I advance Axie if I keep using Axie. Let's try it. Seems like this would... I don't know. Aggressive probably won't work with him at all. This one seems like maybe he can buy that I'm gonna help him. Actually, I kind of want to advance my social skills.
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Yes. Nice dialogue there. I could have written that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorveth fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before, there is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorveth.
Oh, memories.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorveth, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorveth can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I kind of want freedom to go around and talk to people first.
I'll take care of this on my own. Wait for me in town.
I want to help.
I'll manage.
Uh-huh.
Unless that
This
just
won't
means...
take long. I'll ask some locals about the Elven ruins, find
Oh,
a rose, and I'll be
I
back.
think I might have fucked up here a little bit.
Shut your traps. Stop
You
bloody
made her
moaning
sad,
down there.
Antroid.
Well, that's not important.
Wakey,
I don't know.
wakey, coffer.
I might have
You'll fall
saved
asleep
my
forever
channel
any
from
day
another
now.
chance of being banned. We'll see how things go. I do have a quick save in before all this dialogue I can use later. Wow, that goes so near the edge. Jesus, Tris, I know you're sad, but not that sad. And I think it keeps 2 quick saves, so I'm gonna chance a save here. Load game. Let's see. Why does it keep assigning this thumbnail to the latest quick save? That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now it has only 1 quick save. I guess the Kieran fight making a quick save is just a bug. So right, this is where I'm gonna make a big save right before talking to the elf and subsequently to Triss. I guess this must be after, because I know, like, she follows us there, or she goes with us there, and there are scenes happening. But I just thought that her... Okay, I'm gonna make a big save here. I just thought that her asking me that meant to be like, are we gonna teleport there right now, or are you gonna meet me there but walk there on your own and do side quests and stuff? But okay, the cutscene. Oh, what?
Kinda missed your question, Hazmati, but no, I don't know.
Avalak, I know, is in the books. He's like an elf friend of Ciri. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it again, skip all the dialogue and answer her the other way and see if we get teleported. So you
I
do not...
remember, like, at some point she was, like, stuck with some elves, probably. And they wanted to, like, fuck her or something? I don't know.
We're fighting.
I'm not sure if that's the island you were talking about.
There's a witch.
Like it.
What happened?
He said...
Rosa?
Yes, I've never left. Yes.
We got what we...
What now?
You...
What if...
I've got it.
Warned. Among the lot.
What are you...
For check.
What? I didn't have to... What? I didn't get the chance to, like, persuade him. No, that's not gonna... Man. I guess I need to follow the exact dialogue path that I took first time. But yeah, when it takes place, the cutscene, I think it's right after Geralt gets killed in the last book.
It's no...
And then Ciri... I guess Yennefer also gets killed there? I don't know. Ciri saves them both and teleports them to that mystical island of Avalak, which, judging by some of the wording in his...
How did...
I was... You... If it...
In his little memory flashback, it almost seemed like it was not like super real, because he said you need to return back to reality. But that might have been metaphorical.
Yes, I've never seen laugh.
What? He... What? Go.
Okay.
Only...
He... Flots in Jute.
What?
He was
in that... I've got it.
War among the...
And yeah, so I guess the Wild Hunt somehow found their way there, for whatever reason, and kidnapped Yennefer.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed.
So that's what we've learned
I've
from his flashback.
But...
Triss, they can...
Here,
In that...
Want me to go?
Okay.
I'd love you.
Alright then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
So hopefully I'll not get teleported
Shut
immediately.
your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Follow Triss. Well, you know what? Fuck that.
Wakey, wakey.
Now I'm gonna go into the inn and talk to people, because I'm very worried about missing the little side quest thing that I know happens there somewhere.
Boss, so what about that bonus?
Is the work...
But if that leads to what I think it leads to, we might be very close to finishing this chapter here and being done with Flotsam. And I mean, we've done all the side stuff. There's only like one or two things that I know are still yet to happen here. One of them I'm currently trying not to miss with the hardest I can, so... Let's talk to Dandelion a bit.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, Thessa. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squietel, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. That's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
Yeah, I have to actually remember what I asked him about because not all the options disappeared.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demothen's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
I mean, like, people never know what to think. And these are only hard times because kings are dead, like, so... It's not really true what he said about the assassination, like the worst part of the assassination. The assassinations being that they sow some sort of confusion.
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontart and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times.
So that shit's gonna come up, so you better remember. King Henselt of Kedwin, which is northeast of the 4 major kingdoms, apparently gonna attack Edirn, which is down across the Pontart. Because Edirn has lost its king Demavend in the intro to this game, so I guess it's now free pickings.
I now remember the Isle of Avalach, where Ciri took Yennefer and me.
Context, maybe?
It was a joyous time. Until the Wild Hunt's riders appeared. They abducted Yennefer.
Sure you didn't dream this?
I dream of the Wild Hunt every night, but these were not illusions, hallucinations.
I'm not sure how to help you. There must have been someone who studied the Wild Hunt. Though from what I can remember, human literature is pretty much silent about it.
Weird
There's always
punctuation there.
elven literature. I don't know that too well, so maybe it's worth some delving.
Alright, nothing new. But yeah, Hazmat, Kedwin is a dick. And Henselt is a dick. Everyone's a dick. Apart from my friends.
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well-paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
I wonder how far Triss has managed to go whilst we're talking here. I forget if I asked this.
The future hardly looks bright.
I think I might have.
In Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
So I guess Yorvith is not actually like just attacking people all the time, because apparently, according to Kieran from Dark Souls, he's actually waiting for some sort of call to actually come out and start fighting for good. But he, of course, he can't control every little asshole squirrel that is under his command, so... Then again, he did attack us, but I guess we aren't really the town, and we weren't the town at the time, so... Made some sense.
Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge.
Ah, well, that's old news.
Squirrels, no less.
And the weapons, I think he's just gonna tell me about the smith.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
I asked him this in some previous life. Hopefully I didn't forget to arm wrestle him. because that is like a yellow dialogue choice, so it might be important. I'm gonna make just one more check in case. Whoa, that guy just sat down real quick. Okay, no sign of Roche, no sign of Vess. I don't know where they're staying. Where did he even go after we finished with Lorido? Anything in here respawn? Oh, 10 orange, nice. I guess I don't think I explored too much in my first playthrough, so it might just come up on its own. As far as I know, that whole place where the roses grow might... like, I know that there is something else that happens there, so maybe we visit it on 2 separate occasions. Now with Triss and later... okay, she didn't go anywhere. And later for that other thing. Almost kinda worse knowing some things that are gonna happen, but not really too well. Does that guy have a pot on his head? What an idiot. Bah! Get smacked in the face. By the door. What are you looking at? Yeah. What was that? Is the girl gonna... probably not. It's a separate area outside here. Well, I do happen to know exactly where the place is. In fact, in my pre-playing before last time, I actually managed to accidentally go there.
I'm glad you're here.
Let's keep our sword out just in case. And listen to the mad spirits or whatever's going on. Though maybe Triss will help us deal with the shit, so if we get attacked. Picking out the most boring path through the forest as well. Just by the rock side. Okay, here's that cave full of knackers behind the waterfall. And here's this path, well, we've never walked up.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
But as far as I know, you can get there ahead of time. There is nothing there for you, even though there is a clear...
told me a beautiful legend about
yeah,
this place.
clear window you could jump in,
Legends
but
are
there's an
almost
invisible
always
wall.
beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful. The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Here's this little elven bath ruin. We can probably find the rose around here, I don't know. Seems like the place where you could find the roses. Let me actually check if I can get there without cutscenes. The one place where I said there's like an invisible wall that shouldn't really be there. Maybe there's gonna be an automatic cutscene here.
Lovers. Look out. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
Hey! I guess you didn't really notice what he did there, but whatever. Okay, let me see. Is this the place I was thinking about? Yeah. Clearly this thing is breakable by hard. It actually might be breakable. I forget if it was just unbreakable or if... Yeah, I can break it, so check this out. If I can put away my swords properly. It's a proper place in there with loot glowing boxes, but I can't even drop there because I'm not meant to. This makes me sad.
Lame.
But I mean, I'm gonna drop there one way or another, so whatever. Give me the rose.
Slimeral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
Well, in this game we don't have to choose between her and Yennefer, so whatever. I know what you pick at once.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt. Even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly.
Some random
Don't
peasants.
mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get.
Don't mind that.
I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
They'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Okay.
And
kill them!
I am actually half dead.
Good to know that bandits are fucking idiots, no matter what RPG they are in.
Exactly.
Not bad for a freak of nature!
Yeah. Keep failing the fucking repose, but whatever. That was kind of unnecessary.
Watch out!
Oh, he didn't kill Triss. What a twist. I didn't get the loot. That was an unpleasant twist though. And now we drop down here just like I promised. Well, I mean, Cosmetic Geralt already died by a peasant with a pitchfork. In the books, canonically. Not due to me playing badly or anything.
incredible what the N-Shade built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire. Looks like we're stuck. There must be another way out of here. Why
That's
are you
me
looking at
having my
that
sword out,
way?
Hazmati. I wonder if that's
Why
gonna
has something on my
persist
face?
throughout everything.
What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
That's kind of amusing.
Oh, you know. Stuff.
Stuff.
You could use a bath.
So could you.
Nah, I'm clean, I'm good. Demonetization, here we come. Good thing I'm not relying on YouTube for my income.
About damn time this happens.
I like how there's Harry Potter music playing in the background for some reason. And also, of course, my cursed swords growling because I didn't get the chance to put them away before the cutscene started. At least the color scheme is back to normal. Did you know that they made high poly renders of Triss for Playboy back when this game came out?
No, I did not know that.
I knew that. I don't remember where I learned about it though. I don't think I really browsed a lot of like discussions of this game or anything. It's like, yeah, I'm jumping in immediately. I guess the Harry Potter music is kind of like trying to be elven, mystical, magical. Kind of slightly ruined by the monster growling. But that's what we got for playing on hard and grinding enough money. The funniest part is I probably wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say Hazmati. There's my loot! Don't pick my loot. Don't shit on my loot either.
Witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
I come here when I'm really hungry.
He's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymru, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice.
Well, Hazmati, that's the effect of these particular weapons.
Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted with these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
I guess maybe those growls are the lover's sighs or whatever it was. We can hear them all right.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Yeah, what's meant to be here is here Geralt and Triss. This is activities, but
more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
Loot the chest.
But don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvet's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I don't actually know Hazmati. I mean, they were all kind of friends, more or less. I have been under the impression that in the books Triss wasn't the best friend to them, but still kind of was like one big group of people who knew each other. And I guess maybe they all did favors for each other, or maybe Yennefer did something. I don't know. Maybe best amongst the two of us, Hippocat has a bigger chance to know it, but he probably doesn't either.
I just don't remember.
Figures.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
Fuck it, let's just drop the story of the game.
I think so. And I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our
Let me
own
loot that
lives.
fucking chest already. Stop showing it to me.
Will you talk to Roach?
Aha!
Think about it.
I will talk to Roche because there he is, actually. He has been standing there the whole time, apparently. Alright. Ooh, hardened leather, robust cloth. I could have saved some money by waiting until this part. Give me a second, Roche. I'm picking flowers.
There you are. Is everything all right? This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorvith in gratitude as well.
Yorvith's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
Yeah! Also level up apparently out of nowhere again. I'm not gonna complain about it, but I'm getting an awful lot of experience. Much more than doing any of the side quests. Oh well, can't wait to see if this works actually. 50% damage, well... Making them take 100% damage is something I'm willing to wait a little bit on, so next we're going to invest in... Maybe let's see what's useful in here. Art sign that's shoving people off, I don't think it's very useful to us. Sign damage also because the only the sign that actually damages properly. I mean, Quen kind of damages in some cases, I guess, but it's not really important either. Axis sign, I could possibly increase one more, but more important, let's see what else we got. Enhanced Quen, that could be useful. I'm using Quen everywhere and a lot. Sign intensity, I don't actually know what this means. Quen transfers deflected damage to multiple targets. I mean, alright. Igni is gonna burn more people, could be useful. Vigor +1. That might mean 3 casts of science. Up to 2 opponents, well. Irden, 2 traps at once. Well, okay, I am looking at doing this, and then maybe going here. But I also kind of want like damage from bombs and stuff like that, so may just be that we'll end up going like halfway every tree but not reaching the end in any, which could be a bad choice because the end of each tree unlocks like super adrenaline bullshit that I don't know even how it works in this game. But that might be just like the superpowers you need to finish the game or something. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if with proper weapons maybe... Oh, the loot's still here. Nice. Rope, timber. One of them has silver ore even. The Roches is just gonna hang out there with Trissa, I guess. Well, alright. Now let me actually get rid of the fucking... There we go. Blissful quiet. I wonder if these have been added in the enhanced edition. Because it seems like something they didn't really test. And I hope we get... Like, I mean, these are nice and very useful, and this, the iron sword, actually, the steel one, apparently steals life from enemies and gives it to me, though I haven't actually had the chance to see it. I guess maybe with the bandits I could have, but I didn't pay attention. And I do hope that we get another super unique cool set soon-ish. I mean, probably won't happen, you know, because likely... Ah, this is a trap, not herbs. Likely gonna cost a lot of materials and money, and probably only appear in the second chapter. But let's see if we can get to the second chapter before, what was it, like 8:46 or so? When Hippocate wants to watch a speedrun. Which, I mean, technically you could watch in the recording, right? Or are they not recording, like, archiving everything right away? How does it work?
Yeah, I think ESA are being difficult with their recordings.
Alright,
they, like,
then.
post one video per day or something like that.
Yeah, then I can understand why you would want to watch it real time instead IRL.
I would want to watch it in real time anyway, because it's a long run, and probably I wouldn't be able to be arsed to watch it in recording.
That's kind of weird logic. It's just an excuse for the particular time, and like you're imagining that if you don't do it now, you're losing some aspect of it. Or something, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I always try to, like, when a new GDQ starts, I go like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, this and this. And I start catching one of them. The first time it buffers a little bit, or I have to go away doing something else. I go like, okay, why was I ever watching it live? I'm just gonna wait until it's recorded.
Let's hear it. What does a bloody witcher...
Okay, Zoltan.
I guess the crisis ate away those 8,000 orens from the king.
That's true, Asmati, but I never interact with the streamers apart from, you know, that Dark Souls stuff that we did. But
during marathons, you're not really able to interact much.
Also that, I mean...
Maybe only with other people in chat.
I disable chat, I don't even look at Twitch chat during that. But also I once almost donated. I forget what it was and what, like, games, what... I think they were actually, like, giving out either Switches or PlayStation 4s or something, and I almost donated, but then some problem arose with the, like, payment processing sites, PayPal or something, I don't know. Well, yeah, Hazmati, but that's not what you watch in GDQs.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Skoyatel.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse and a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Skoyatel. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
I also hope I didn't...
Lead on, Zoltan.
Tell me, who said I have contacts with the Skoyatel?
Yeah. Completely remove the possibility of that one part that I remember from this chapter by being a dick to Roche and saying like, hey, I'm gonna just leave.
Dorito.
What a prick.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deals.
What about that?
What an asshole. Slapping it in my face.
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Skoyatel are at his beck and call. Sod knows what he wants.
Hope he'll tell me what it is.
Tell you what, of two evils, Laredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans. And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
What's his angle?
Greed! King Hensel would gladly annex more land and grant Laredo privileges. Come on, we've got a long way to go.
I wonder where in the forest we're going. Maybe one of the caves somewhere randomly, because while I know that little bandit camp area where you could go beforehand and clear it out, but you didn't have the key that you get from Dimitri, if you remember. I don't remember any parts of the forest where it looked like a squirrel camp. They just kind of randomly show up. I also wonder if monsters would ever show up
deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password.
During these
you know their
sequences.
Password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
No wonder Laredo wanted you hanged.
They may have asked, but this
Ah.
is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elven cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know what those elven pricks have planned. Been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horse son with a shell on its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.
It sounds like I should drink a potion. Thankfully, I think you can apply oils whenever, so I'm gonna hold off in case I have an Arrakis oil. I know it said in my monstrosity, what's it called, like, the place, what's its face, what's the name of the bestiary, somewhere, maybe I have not read it in this save, it said like, hey, Arrakis, impervious to almost like everything you can do, fire, does fuck all. So I guess we'll have another repeat of the Queen and Draga fight in some way. Only without the bombs. But yeah, if we actually end up missing that part that I remember, I'll just tell you. I mean, it's not that important, it's just kind of amusing. Oh, this bridge wasn't here. Okay, I see now.
We're here.
That bridge was
That
broken
creature
before.
Prowls down there.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you... think me a limp prick?
Where's the drop?
Show me your honor. No, your other honor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I can guess. I don't know if it's a reference to something.
It's a reference to Ogolov.
Oh.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
That thing approaching us is no elf.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt.
Why do they keep spawning in?
Not my speciality.
Also, I'm trying to use the fucking Dark Souls control for. locking on.
Wonder how many more.
Alright, yes, Quen. Also, let's oil up if we have any. Arachnid oil. I think this is, I mean, poisonous hose. Maybe it's not actually for Arachas. I mean, it's an insectoid. Let's hope it works. What the fuck? It's just kind of what's the breathed? Whatever at me. Oh, that's true, Hazmati. There could be. I mean, it looks kind of cartoony, but I mean, it could be possible.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
That thing approaches is no.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt.
Okay, the potion. That's the potion. Ugh. I like how Zoldan goes like, "Oh, you think I'm a limp prick," and then goes, "Okay, I'll leave it to you, whatever, man." Alright, it does the stupid attack as well. That means it's easy as hell. With my assassin ability, I can take care of it. I didn't even need anything to, I mean, sure. Well, let's remove the sword before anything starts. Any sort of cutscene. I wonder if I could have looted the thing. There was like a second to loot there, I think. Man, I'm happy I remembered to remove to sheath the sword.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, Vatgun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Well, Hazamati will remove it when we get another set of weapons. Okay, so we can be kind of stupid, and Zoltan's gonna be offended. We can be very stupid, or we can say something that he might already know, actually. I don't know. I don't know how he missed the fact that Letho killed a bunch of elves.
Letho betrayed you.
Wounded.
He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran Ep Esnilin is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
Well, okay, well, I mean, this setup always means ask everything that is not the advancing bit.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Eseth Vatgun. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on...
Not everything should go up your arse, man.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresomes who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the east, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
Ah, in the east. Could that be Saskia the Dragon Slayer? That was previously mentioned.
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
Good for them. Everyone should just become a human. All problems would go away, all racial problems at least.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
I guess we're skipping the part that I remember.
The ruins of Kelmerwed. For some reason, he likes the place.
Maybe
my unit will cover us. Ready?
Well, that's a random question, and I can kind of fiddle with the little selection marker. Ding, 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 ding.
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
Oh, yes.
Let's meet there. I have something to take care of first.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Just don't try any tricks.
The epic fail to you as well.
We came here together, we're leaving together.
No, Zoltan. Your presence might raise suspicions.
As you wish. Just don't get slaughtered.
Okay, so, well, you know what, I'm gonna reserve my judgment on what I remember we might have missed until the chapter is done. Because I know what happens when we get there to meet Letho in the ruins, but how we get from there to chapter 3, or chapter 2 I guess, I don't actually know for sure. Also, where the hell is the corpse? Eyes and armor. Well, I'm gonna keep that, even if the armor weighs 2, whatever is. Could be useful to make something in the future. You know what though, I kinda wanted to grind a little bit off camera though. Get a bunch of knacker and then drag ingredients and a bunch of money. In case we need either immediately in the next chapter, but whatever. Materials from the Kraken. I wonder if they're still there. I don't think I actually picked anything up when we killed him. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go visit the Kraken friend. I still have 2 minutes of this potion anyway. Was that probably a trap? And I guess I'm still gonna visit the tavern, just on the off chance that Roach made it back in there. Man, these mushrooms grow back real fast. Oh, hey!
Damn monsters.
Hey, remember when you guys were dangerous? Critical effects mute. I wonder how strong that mutagen is. Wait, no, here I think. Mushroom. This is the way to town.
Mushroom.
Yes. And the way up through the hill where the cairn was. I might have gone up the wrong hill. There's the graveyard from before. So okay, I don't think we got anything else to do yet. Sending memories. Marigold decided to accelerate, so we just wait for her to be done. This is the bit where... with the ship, but I don't know if we'll lock ourselves out of the ability to like open the chest in another chapter by the other ship or whatever by depositing it in the box previously. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a bunch of things in this game that you can do different ways and they are mutually exclusive. So, like, if you're really interested in other outcomes, get the game yourself. There is a sale going on Witcher games now anyway. I don't know where though. I don't remember if it's on Steam or on GOG. But chapter 2, for example, as I mentioned before, has 2 completely different playthroughs. Like, you can side with 2 groups of people and you inhabit different parts of it, different areas. like the story goes differently, there different characters are involved the whole way, through the entire chapter. But then it all comes back in chapter 3 and everything converges back again. And I guess there's still, like, depending on which chapter 2 you took, I think there's like several things that you can choose from differently in chapter 3 as well. But the structure of the game is a mystery to me. First time I played it, I didn't know much about stuff. I knew there was a choice of chapter 2, but I didn't really know anything about how 3 could have gone alternatively. And when I read it, I didn't really remember much. And, well, I mean, in the end, nothing really matters for Witcher 3 anyways. None of the, like, politics shit that happens. Okay, I'm willing to bet that all the care and shit is gone now. This is just examination. What? Wait. Search this corner, please. Maybe my medallion can help now. I'm gonna be smashing or mashing the button. Ooh. Karen, wow, I would have missed all of this because I'm an idiot. Thank you, Hazmati, for mentioning this. Let me see what the trophy does. This is the one we're using. These are all shit. Armor +3, vitality +50. So it is just a clear upgrade over this one. Well, sure. I guess we should sell the NECA trophies as well. They weigh 1 whichever each. Nice. How close are we to our weight limit anyway? Oh! We can afford a lot. Probably not gonna pick up like a bunch of timber before chapter 2 starts. But I wonder if we can finish. Well, let's go and see. Let's do the quest stuff. I'm just gonna briefly have a look-see in the tavern. On the off chance. I wonder what I picked with Trace in my first playthrough regarding Roche. I think today I picked, let's just deviate completely from the game story out of like humor and stuff. But when I played my first time, I probably picked what I felt was the right thing, which is like Roche saved our ass. So we're going to dutifully track down the killer. And I think Roche was kind of happy with me in the end. So I hope they didn't change anything about the side stuff that happens in this. But I also feel like the thing I'm remembering was in the beginning of the chapter, so yeah, who the hell knows. But on the off chance that it does happen somewhere late, I'm not gonna actually describe until we're out of here. So real quick peek in the tavern. You know what, maybe he's just there at night. Always a possibility. There are different people, different places at night in this game. I'm actually going to meditate until... oh, well, I mean, it's almost midnight anyway. But who knows, maybe night is considered to be right after midnight in this game. Also, how is it this bright? Even without a giant forest above you, at night it would be pitch black. Without a huge amount of street lights and houses with lit windows and such. But in the forest, this is not how night looks. Maybe it's Geralt's vision is augmented. Also, what's the green thing on the map? Yeah, there's Zoltan and Dandelion, a bunch of other people. There's Triss, there's assholes. Well, that was a realistic night in one of the Stalker games, I think. Might have been in Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat, actually. And I, out of many things in Clear Sky, didn't complain about the realistic night. I forget how, if like the Flashlight is limited in those games, though I don't remember. Like runs out or something. Ah, whatever. Let's go meet Letho. Also, yeah.
This climate change. It's the fault of the sorcerers.
Climate change, huh? Just one big conspiracy. Anyway, let's go back to the ruins, where we've already been just a little bit back. Luckily, I actually know exactly how to get there. But I'm going to wait until dawn now, because you know what? I prefer how everything looks during the day. At least you can see shit. Herbs cannot resist. Wonder if I'm gonna play Witcher 3 properly, if I'm gonna be this passionate about picking herbs as well.
How many more can there be?
That is a fair question. I did kill everyone. Oh hey, look at that. My flurry thing actually does work. Does damage to people around me. Man, that is gonna be a game changer. That is gonna be such a game changer. No one can sneak up on me and do like 150 damage to me anymore. If I'm swinging all around. Swinging, swinging, swinging all around. Let's go swing at those assholes. Apparently they're infighting also, which is kind of interesting. Oh boy, this is an essential skill in this game. Marvelous.
What essential skill? Killing weak monsters when you're over leveled?
Well, you know, if I didn't have the flurry skill, I bet I would have died there anyways. Because they all kept attacking me from all sides. What? And I do still take a bunch of damage even with my full armor. But the essential skill is that I'm wildly swinging my sword around, and this time everyone actually gets hit by it. Fucking... Where do you guys come from? I destroyed all your nests. I mean, I'm not complaining about the ingredients. That's actually very convenient. That is what I wanted to not live without. And by live I mean leave. This chapter. Also, I don't think I have like... Do I have stats that grow? I don't think I have stats that grow as normally in RPGs with level ups. So level ups, I guess the skill was what I gained with the level up, so that's the advantage. Man though, I wonder if I had... I mean, I'm surely I had the skill. Because I put every point into like magic and sword fighting in my first playthrough. Probably all sword fighting actually. Oh.
We need a ruse. Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
I should drink health potion.
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail men here yet then, Werder.
Sam такой.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
Exactly. Let's go.
Man, Yorvis is such a fucking annoying
My
dickhead.
warriors observe us.
I don't know.
Move and you're a dead one.
I don't hate him. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the shrine instead of health potion here. Oh man.
It's not that he makes me hate him. It's just like he's fucking annoying about everything.
Be careful, Letho
His
is
face,
incredibly quick.
the way he speaks, like fucking I don't know, drama queen.
I don't know, I like his voice and how he speaks. The face really doesn't differ from other characters' face. I don't know. I don't feel it. Not feeling it. Hey, there's a friend.
My what?
What? Whatever. Probably wasn't important.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
Yeah, Geralt liked the chance to push Yorveth on the ground like that.
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
What should we ask? I'm not convinced we get the chance to ask everything here.
I don't know. The middle one, maybe?
Sure.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
What an idiot. Well, I mean, this one already asked. I don't know why it's still here. This one's just gonna be like provoke. Why you have spoken to Kieran? Okay, I'm gonna make an administrative choice here and ask one of the first choices that we got, assuming that these ones we're still gonna have a chance to do.
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I'm sick of that question.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet. I'm a Kingslayer.
Alright. This one I'm still ignoring, though.
Kieran ep Esnalin told me you want to eliminate Yorveth.
Even if I do, why would you help me?
Bledded one.
Сам такой, опять же. Okay. Now, these seem like they could be final choices. We're killing kings, or do we work for who are you? I mean, who are you is kind of less important here. But among these, which do we choose, Hippocat? What do you feel like? Who or why?
I think why.
Demavend, Foltest. Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross blades. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surrey and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Oh! Well, I mean, okay, this one we asked, this one is stupid, let's ask about this.
Seret and Ox, who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
Well, I mean, I like peaceful outcomes. Do you super hate Letho, Hippocat, right now?
Not really.
This doesn't need to end in blood. Tell me everything.
Enough of this farce! Vedrai, Enlay!
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Give me my sword. Die!
I will tell you why I choose Yorveth here every time.
I have to kill you. Try it, but I'm no king.
Nice. That surely work. Because I feel like Roach ruined everything anyway. Like, okay.
Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
He was, like, his whole intervention was really unnecessary. And also, he had his own weapon. Yorveth was completely unarmed.
Know how to fight.
And he was here because of our little... Yeehaw!
Why do you hound me?
Of our little agreement. So, I didn't feel right just not giving him a chance to defend himself there. And also, first time I played this, at this point I was pretty sympathetic with elves and like all the struggle against racism and shit. Oh shit. Well, at least now my shit's gonna regen.
Can you throw fire shit at him?
I probably can, but I don't think he'll care very much. Also, especially in his fucking Quen. Okay, before he... Ah, shit! I do wonder if I can maybe repost him though, but first I need to lock on, which doesn't seem to want to let me do. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna swing at him. It's meant to like give me back health anyway. Shit, man. Ugh! Well, okay, I mean, he can throw fire shit at me. Ah, yes. Well, I mean... I mostly feel bad for the dwarves. I don't actually like elves that much. But the dwarves are also caught in all this, so like, eh. Zoltan's just too adorable. Fuck.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Voltex. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Soldier boy? What the fuck? Don't throw shit at me. Lad. Okay. Give me your health. Does it give me health? I think I just... Yeah, wow. Okay, so... This is a difficulty spike, and I know this from before. I know this fight is a big difficulty spike. Man, I wish I could... You know what? What are my autosaves? I really should have drank the potion for health. That is the only good way to accomplish anything here. We can speed through the dialogue again. Technically, I could probably brew some other potions. There was something in there that was like plus damage or something. Let me see. Unfortunately, I can't seem to like filter only potions. Brown is bleeding cat. Increases sword damage, maximum sword damage dealt. Oh, I also should use the oil sword against humans, I guess. Increase all resistances. Well, this is not that useful. Insectoid oil, don't care. Mongoose, Spectrum, okay, that's not Necrophage oil, Petri's filter, increase sign intensity. The damage bonus on signs, that is not as important. Rook, increases damage dealt. Okay, this could be good, I guess. I mostly want defense though, I'll be honest. Stench Bulb, okay, that's bombs, swallow. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna drink a swallow, I have them. And vigor regeneration. Unfortunately, this doesn't like... The part that I hate is that vigor doesn't regenerate when you have Quen around you. So this is kind of pointless. Because I always want to have Quen around me. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So I guess I could make myself... What's the damage one? Rook. Oh, I have choices here. What is it taking? Whatever. And drink potion. And I'm gonna drink a rook and a swallow. I don't need cat up there. Did I drink both? Okay, wow, yeah, immediately. Ah, that was the shrine effect there, not which is gonna run out anyway. Okay, oil I will leave until the fight starts, because it might also just run out while dialogue is going on.
We need a... If he's betrayed me, Leto is a dead man.
But yeah, well, I remember feeling rather strongly that Roche was kind of fucking everything up. I mean, in all fairness, Yoreth is also fucking things up, but
incredibly quick.
I remember feeling really strongly about choosing Yoreth's side in all this.
Tell me who you're working for, and the elf is yours.
We work for ourselves.
Also get the chance to ask different questions.
Kingslayers.
Demavend, Foltest. Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt.
No.
I'll never forget. We fought. Oh.
No.
Sarah.
Enough of this farce. Die!
Okay. Now, fuck off.
Why do you hound me? They think I...
Now, let's apply the oil that poisons. I wonder if poison would do anything to him. What do you think, Kipagat? Should I apply the poison one or should I just do the increased damage?
Just do increased damage, I guess.
Works for me.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
I wish I could look onto him. But I guess we're not meant to be reposting him. Yeah. I wonder if this sign works on him as well. I mean, he has Quen right now, but it could be a good opening to like... Ish.
Why would a witcher kill kings? I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago. So you're a hired thug. Congratulations.
Okay, time to run around a little bit. Maybe until his Quen goes away. I feel like I'm also being smarter. It's not just my potions that are kind of saving my ass here.
Should have surrendered when you could.
Okay, let's do... Oh shit. Okay, now it's time for Quenning a little bit.
The muscles remember. One thing the Wild Hunt couldn't take from you.
Oh, what?
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king?
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
Well, that was easy.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even.
Notice
Your
that my
witch
sword
is
isn't
good with
screaming.
magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Edirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn, then.
Hey, dude, she's supposed to restore my memory. Come on! Can you wait for a couple days? Man, don't leave me here like that. Okay, so maybe I was kind of lying when I said it was a difficult display. I don't know.
We killed a few of his men. The rest ran. Is Letho dead?
On his way to Flotsam.
I'm glad I did this on the second try, though. It could have been way longer.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
You shouldn't have trusted a Dwan. Let's go.
We can't go there, Geralt. The garrison.
Of course. I forgot what kind of warriors you are.
Ranged battle.
Nice Terek, Gwynblade. Good luck.
Sam такой. Yeah, I wish there was subtitles for what he actually says. But yeah, so the first lethal battle, I guess I didn't remember that you only had to take him down to like half. Wait, what? Why is ultimatum there? Did it get unequipped at some point? Oh, I wonder if it... Steel sword. Ah, no, that's just probably in the cutscene where he threw my sword away. Phew! Because part of me was wondering, you remember how when he threw me using Ard, the animation was like about my sword flying around separately from myself. I wondered briefly if that meant that he can actually disarm you with that, but looks like no. And also I still have these swords that I've replaced. Ah, so that's why I picked up the other one as well. I guess, conveniently enough, all my steel swords got knocked out. Oh well. Let's go see what happens and how much is left to this chapter. But yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Much better than the Karen. I kind of wish it let me like deplete his whole health bar though. It ended before. But I mean, he looks like the type of guy we might fight again. It's cool to fight a Witcher with the powers just like yours. There's a bunch of idiots. Special Forces sword, I wonder if that's useful. Anything else around here? Ah, this bush again. Not gonna say no to bushes. And let's go, I guess, try to save Triss before... Man. Wasn't Triss the one who spied on Shilling her? It's messing with me. I wonder if this chapter actually goes differently depending on how you do things. I didn't remember that. Oh well. Wonder if we're gonna fight anyone. Any like bandits or something. Hopefully Roche isn't mad at us. I should be mad at him. He fucked up my negotiations. I guess... I have no way to tell how it would have gone if it was just Jorvik fucking up. Because, honestly, I don't even know what happened precisely. Because, like, why Lethos suddenly started attacking me? Did he just think that... I don't know. He wanted to escape, and he didn't think I would let him? Bit confusing. But he didn't kill me. So that's nice. Even though I would have killed him if not for cutscene bullshit. Wait, only cracking cracky cra? But where? What? Who crafts them? I don't... That's weird, because can't you just craft anything so long as you have the schematic?
Does he lose them often?
Where's the schematic for cracking shit? I guess I'm gonna visit some of the shopkeepers. Ah, yeah, that is what I've guessed. So, just save us some time, Hazmati, if you remember who sells it. Because there's a bunch of shit here that I don't know. Waiting for the recipe to scroll each time, I don't really feel like it. But looks like this guy isn't selling any special. I mean, there's a bunch of armor stuff. And these, like, armor bonuses. Well, if you can look it up, it would be helpful, I guess, if you do it before I actually manage to run around, check everyone. I was thinking Cedric, but it doesn't seem to be here. The witch might be selling something. Climb? What? Where would I climb here? Oh, well, I mean up to Cedric, alright. His merchant icon isn't on the minimap though, so... I'm gonna rob the witch's garden, of course, while I'm here. Yeah. Good enough. There's not really that many merchants around here. Okay, that tells me nothing. I don't know who is named that Kazmati, but I guess it's easy to check. What's your name then? Aneska. Well, not the same. Berthold Candelaria. I'm gonna assume it's not the hunter because we already checked the hunter. This is green. Who is this green? You, why are you green? Bartholomew something. Yeah. Dwarven Smith. Oh, okay. Interesting. He didn't seem to have any sort of recipe like that before. Unless I just got distracted with my Blasphemers set and completely missed it, but... I feel like I would have checked the entirety of his inventory. Well, let's hope I don't get like a cutscene triggered here. The quest marker is in the courtyard, though.
Finally, we'll show the non-human rabble their place.
Oh. I might not have a chance to buy that recipe now.
We were too good to you. Fattened yourselves on our toil.
Wow, that guy has a lot of blood in him. Oh, interrupt.
Look, lads, another freak.
What do you want?
Yeah, let's try to... Bleh, what's the word?
Leave the dwarf alone.
Upgrade the
He's
thing.
done you no harm.
By using it.
Right, he's our neighbor.
We best go home, folks.
Thanks, Witcher. If not for you, I'd be a dead dwarf.
Hide. The humans have gone mad.
Lava! Who spilled all this lava all over the place? Well, I guess I'm missing this. Oh well. I'm missing a lot of things. Oh, that's kind of bizarre how much I remember happening in this chapter that just didn't happen.
You're killing innocents!
Innocents!
Geralt! So what'll it be, innkeeper?
They killed my son. Damned elves. I want their blood for that.
I feel like I would have more success with this.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's
These
death.
aren't the droids
Don't
that you're
shed their
looking
blood.
for.
Yep. Well, I mean, Hazmati, that's the
Now
consequences.
that you mention it.
Shit happens in the world.
Leave them be.
Opportunities
Go
pass.
home, folks.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof.
The UAC.
But my coin's on Laredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody.
What I want to know is where the hell
This town
Zoltan is
will
right
never
now.
be the same. A time of disdain has come.
Oh hey, time of the axe and sword.
How did the rioting start?
They say it's revenge for those soldiers who died following Roach.
Oh shit.
But they were just thugs on Laredo's pay. Almost no one misses them. Spontaneous riot my ass. Laredo's staying out of it, keeping his hands clean. But his thugs are inciting the mob. I've seen several soldiers in civilian garb leading it. But you won't find any proof against the Commandant.
I have a lot of documents on me that probably sum up to something incriminating, but of course, even though they are marked quest items, the game doesn't really let you do anything with them.
Why don't the guards do anything?
Why would they? The squirrels slaughtered their cronies, and Laredo hasn't given them any orders.
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn.
Oh.
I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble.
That is an important
Come
detail.
on.
Too much information.
Just enough information. Open!
Help!
I've walked into a slaughterhouse.
Okay, I like the war, so I'm gonna go interrupt right away.
Death! What sort of freak is that? It's that sorcerer.
Sorcerer!
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Man, I'm upgrading the shit out of my axe here. Assuming it actually does anything.
Right, they're our neighbors. Let's go home, lads. Thank you.
Hey,
I just about felt a blade
any of
chill
you,
between my
the
ribs.
smith?
We've done them no harm. Why are they so...
Mobs always need a scapegoat after a defeat. Take care of yourselves. The trading post's still boiling.
Well, shit. But I'm in the care and whatever might have been immediately made obsolete by whatever special items we can get in Acts, Chapter, whatever, 2.
Blood. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, that was important to do.
Not good.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues.
My secret to looking for clues is cheating.
Sheila's bodyguard. His neck's broken. No wounds. So that's not his blood.
Triss enters, breaks the guard's neck, then wounds herself? That's stupid.
It is pretty stupid, Otacon.
What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
I don't get it. Someone else had to be here.
I don't know, maybe it was the guy who threatened to capture Triss?
Nah, that's too obvious.
Look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
Wait. There is this thing in the middle to examine. Can I examine it?
A lot of blood. Too much.
That was important. Let's go talk to the people through the people. Anything to interrupt? No. Well, I'm here. Nothing to steal from you, fine folk. Alright.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Durai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
And he knows him by name, of course.
Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty. Today, 5 of them came, drunk on blood, screaming filth.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at? I was consoling her.
I was hoping you knew what happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole, but if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Triss Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Durai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Durai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings, Philippa.
Convenient flashback, nice.
Triss, you're looking nice.
There's some... that's Cedric,
Why are
I
you
guess.
using Sheila's megascope? I can't believe she approved it. That's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it.
What the fuck? I'm controlling the flashback! It's mad!
Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly. Sheila claims she can heal the king's faulty apparatus, but needs very rare ingredients.
Which she intends to harvest from the Karen.
Exactly. This way a sorceress will have the king's ear again.
That's all I know, really.
Damn it, I hope I picked a good choice there for information.
Dandelion. Any idea who Philippa is?
Philippa Eilhart, sorceress counselor to King Radovid of Redania. A grand mistress of the world's most fetid cuisine, politics. She's amoral in a crystalline way, so devoid of conscience that she's a phenomenon. Rumor is she's out of favor at the Redanian court, which if true, she probably arranged herself in order to leave the capital.
What happened to Triss?
I don't know. I already told you about the only conversation I heard, just before those murderers came. They kicked me and stabbed Durai. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yorveth.
A letter?
The names of Durai's killers. He'll understand.
Yeah, we already know this from the document we found completely easily in her room.
You're spying for Yorveth?
Let's feign ignorance.
I help him from time to time. Just give him the letter.
I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Dandelion, wait here for me. I'm going to find Cedric. Cedric's blood. I just need to follow it.
Alright. I mean, hopefully it goes outside. So... I don't think the town will recover from this, so I guess we've missed the part that I remember. And it involved... Wow, that blood is very conveniently floating in the air here. It involved getting drunk with Vess. You remember the girl who works for Roche that appeared in the intro one time?
Yeah.
Vess and Roche, and we all got really drunk. And Geralt, I don't remember if anyone else did it, but Geralt at the very least got some real stupid tattoo. Somewhere obvious, I think, might be on his face or something. And so the quest is like to find a way to remove the tattoo by... I don't remember how you even do it.
Well, that doesn't sound like something I regret missing.
Yeah, it wasn't like particularly invigorating narrative, but I still kind of wondering how I managed to miss it. When it happened, where it happened. I wonder if... I mean, I encountered it in my first playthrough, and I think it was in the beginning somewhere. So I really have no idea. I will have to look it up on the internet because I'm curious. Anyway, let's follow the blood. I'm not gonna drink a cat. I can see the blood just... I mean, it's probably many people's blood, but let's retrace our steps to the tavern. And follow the convenient splotches. And in Witcher 3 you just hold down the button and it shows you everything anyway. Okay, blood, 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 blood. You know what? Let us in fact drink cat. Why not? I have an excess of cat anyway. Yeah, enter. Not sure why I have to sit down in her knees to do it, but... Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I would have turned around a different way. So which of this... Well, I mean, if there's a path like this...
A victim of the massacre. I gotta keep searching.
Okay, I guess there's blood splotches in the alley. Let's be honest, probably goes to the barge to free the prisoners. Or something. You've got a lovely cardial whatever system.
That's not Cedric.
Okay, so the only other trail that I saw will actually led to like the doors. Maybe it's not the barge. Unless it's just this guy's blood, no? Ah no, there's blood through that door. That's very improbable potion effect, I must say. I mean, probably magic, you know.
Well, Cedric, where are you?
Good question. Man, I don't even want to imagine doing this without the potion. Examination. Ah! What? Okay, I guess there was the nest there. Man, someone bled all over the goddamn forest.
A human. Gotta go back, find that trail again.
Why does the trail suddenly lead to like every single corpse in the forest?
He's bleeding heavily. I need to find him quick.
Do I though? mean, if even some blood of this is
He's
his,
slowed down, getting weaker. He can't be far.
he's already dry.
The Scoia'tael are frustrated. This guy won't help me find Cedric.
Ah, there he is.
Ket Mill, Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain. Always wanted to die among trees.
I mean, there is nothing else in here.
What happened?
You're
Triss
lucky.
asked me for help. I killed the Dwan guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwan.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in, attacked us. I tried to protect Triss. He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the megascope. He needed to get to Eddern, near the dwarven town of Bergen. Triss said it was madness, that she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told you about my visions? That's why I drink. It helps. I'm safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Cedric, calm down.
But now I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will you understand who's killing crowned Dwan. And why.
How can I get it back?
In Eddern. In a place tainted with dark magic. Where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return.
Seems arbitrary, but okay. I'll believe you, dying elf. Who has visions and drinks a lot of vodka. And charismatic quests like that are all over Witcher 3.
What's happening? The forest. I feel a presence.
Oh hey, he's Snow White actually.
They come to bid you farewell.
My forest. Laufey, Gwynblade. Farewell.
I don't know, Hazmati, I quite enjoy this scene. Doesn't matter that we barely know him actually.
I can't agree with Hazmat.
I enjoy the way just elves in general are portrayed with the connection to the forest and such.
I almost had him.
He fled.
Teleported to Eddern.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Shit.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's learned something new.
The Scoia'tael are also up to something big.
What are the Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and they need your help.
When did you join the Scoia'tael, Zoltan?
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakenberg. A special prison for non-humans. Bloody monument to human hatred.
What's Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
I'll talk to them. Maybe Roach or the Scoia'tael can finally be useful.
I don't know, I usually don't feel emotional connections to games, but I felt like this was well done. Alright, another level up. Holy shit. I'm starting to think that we should have done some story quests in the midst of all the side shit we've been doing. So at this point, I guess we talk to both of them and then choose. But I know that for the chapter 2 that I want, I'm siding with Yorweth. Mostly because, like, Laredo can wait. But if there is a whole barge of prisoners that are going to be taken to some horrible place, kinda wanna help save them. Oh,
Yorvith awaits you, Duan.
Be sure to speak to Yorvith, Geralt.
Hi, I'm leaving. No, never mind. Just kidding.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Edirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Edirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
There was a massacre in Flotsam. The streets run red with your brethren's blood.
I know. That's why I need your help.
You want me to murder humans at your side?
I wish death upon every one of those Dwan. But that's not the point. Upper Edirn is our goal.
Why Upper Edirn?
The Pontar Valley is a juicy piece of meat beset by hounds.
The Scoia'tael bite hardest.
It's our land. Our forefathers' land. I'm no bandit, Gwynblade. I lead a great army.
It sounds like you want to establish an elven state.
There is already an elven state. Dol Blathanna.
Francesca Findabair rules there.
Rules? She merely carries out Nilfgaardian orders. We want a truly free state, where an elf could visit a human inn. A land where humans could enter the forest without fear.
Like, see, he doesn't just think of the elves. How can you not side with this guy? I mean, he kind of sounds like an asshole sometimes, but surely, compared to Roche, it's like, oh my god, this particular human is being a dick. I mean, we'll probably be able to talk to him and see what he wants, but I remember why I picked Yorvith without even knowing how the chapter 2 will be different.
And you plan to be king? King Yorvith the First?
I've already told you. I know the head the crown would fit. We merely have to place it there.
Whose head is it?
One who believes in integrity, honesty, and honor. A person who won't sell out to Nilfgaard for a few florins. A woman named Saskia.
Is she your fiancée?
Don't mock me, Gwynblade.
It sounds like she's more important to you, not just a woman whose head would fit the crown.
You'll understand once you meet her. Soon the whole world will hear of the Virgin of Edirn. A woman blessed with extraordinary courage.
Has she proven her courage, or is that just talk?
She defeated a dragon.
Nice.
You said you're going to Vergen.
True.
Why go to a dwarven town?
Henselt and his army have pitched camp on the right riverbank. The Virgin and a sorceress gather reinforcements to defend Edirn.
Which sorceress?
Philippa Eilhart.
What's a Redanian sorceress doing in Edirn?
Only she can reveal that.
So this was roughly where I started completely losing track of all the geographical names in this game. When I played first, I didn't manage to whatsoever keep a track of what's what. Also, yeah, Hazma, that is a bit similar, isn't it?
What does the leader of an army expect of me?
That you accompany me to Edirn. Perhaps you'll find your sorceress there. You'll certainly find someone who will soon change the balance of power in the north.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help us.
I need to know more before I decide.
No, Vatgern. You helped me with Letho. That's the sole reason we're speaking. We may both be pursuing the same son of a bitch, but I haven't forgotten the company you arrived in. Make your choice now. I'll let you go if you refuse. I couldn't do that later.
So, now I'm worried if I pick this and go to talk to Roche, there won't be an opportunity to side with him. Well, I mean, I've got saves.
I can help, but I need to take care of something first.
Be quick. I shall...
Alright, never mind, okay. So I'm gonna save here bigly, just in case I mess something up. And go hear Roche out, and probably...
Yorvith awaits you, Duan.
Fuck off. Probably end up concluding that it's less important. I think when I played this first, I was like consumed by this idea. You know what? Fuck politics, fuck all the kings in fighting, that's all stupid. What about the bright future where everyone likes everyone and everyone is friends? I was like, hell yeah! I'm gonna go with this guy, he's an idealist just like me. Okay, level up also. What was I going for then? I think I was going for some science stuff. Quen level 2, yes. I guess next point I'm putting into alchemy somewhere. Man, I really want to look up how the hell that whole quest with the tattoo happens though. That's gonna haunt me. I also hope we can finish and end up somewhere reasonable to switch off before Hippocat's speedrun starts. Honestly, switching off in the beginning of chapter 3 would be a good spot anyway, to separate the chapters a bit more clearly, so they don't blend together or anything. No, they are pretty different in like feeling. It's kind of interesting how like the first chapter is an elven area, even though it's a human city. Second chapter is gonna be, well, okay, they already called out Vergen, it's a dwarven town. So we kind of get to see perspectives on how both races live. And I really have to say, I do enjoy, like, elves normally I don't like. But I do, what I like about elves, the one thing is like the connection to nature and forest and such. Usually it's kind of stupidly done. But in here I can't help but like, it reminds me a little bit of the guy from Metal Gear Solid 3, The End. I always like this like spiritual connection with forest portrayed in that way. Where like, it's not like it's just like being in the forest and trees and stuff, but it's like, spirits of the forest talk to you. Where the hell is forest? There, Roach again. Everything is all fucked up here. So that whole Cedric part I enjoyed partially because of that, and partially because I remember that whole aspect about him like losing his loved one. I mean, it's not emotional imperatively. Where the in his quarters? Where the hell are his quarters? Let me actually set up this quest so I can follow it. I wonder if that's where I should have gone to initiate the drinking. Oh well, Hazmati, I mean there's a forest right under my windows. And I do in fact... What the fuck? I do in fact go there... Well, I mean I used to go there more often.
Rabble, Vernon's waiting inside.
But I still do regularly. I really enjoy nature overall. Hey, let's drink a little bit, forget about the stuff.
How did you end up in the Blue Stripes?
Why do you ask?
Hey.
Well, you're a beautiful girl and...
So what? I'm not a nobleman's or merchant's daughter. All right. I may have the looks, but with my background, the best I could hope for was to be a maid in some roadside inn, or to work at a brothel not unlike the local one, using my sweet lips to give blowjobs for a handful of coppers. So I'll stick to slitting elven throats, thank you.
Definitely the better choice if you look at it that way. They say you're good at it.
Right you are. I'm a soldier because I do it well.
Ever dreamed of a different life?
Finch, our marksman, once tried farming, but he just didn't have the hands for it.
Bet he'd get me right between the eyes from 80 paces off.
100. I've tried cooking, darning, smiling like a
What's
doll,
a darning?
serving beer in a tavern. None of my thing.
He's like, darn.
Nice area, isn't it?
I prefer these little towns, forgotten by gods and people alike, to palaces and castles. It's survival of the fittest here. At least you know what to expect. So yes,
Darning
I like
is
it
like
here.
suing.
Oh. Well, darn.
Is your hatred towards the Scoia'tael some sort of revenge?
You don't know me, Geralt. Human or non-human, it makes no difference to me. We were chosen to fight the Scoia'tael, and that's the mission we pursue. To me, the Scoia'tael are but bandits hiding out in the woods. If there were humans among them, I'd kill them in a flash just the same.
The man we're looking for is much more dangerous than any Scoia'tael.
Must be, if he managed to outwit Geralt of Rivia.
It wasn't the first time someone tried to kill Foltest. I killed an assassin before. That means there could be more assassins out there.
If anyone screws up, it won't be me, I assure you.
Roach, things have gotten a little more complicated.
What the fuck were you doing with the Scoia'tael? You gave Jorveth a sword.
You followed me?
I've got others who do that for me, Geralt. Ves, to be exact.
Yorvith knows a lot about the Kingslayer, and they no longer see eye to eye. He could lead us to him.
The only journey I'll make with Yorvith in tow is to the scaffold in Vizima's marketplace.
The Kingslayer fled to Vergen in Edirn. He forced Triss to teleport them both.
Damn, he's made a mockery of us. If that's how he wants to play, I'll make him regret it.
I heard you have news for me.
Laredo has a deal with Kedwin. That merchant living in his house is Henselt's agent. For a pouch of gold, the good commandant promised to support Kedweni troops in the event of a conflict.
So what now?
I want that spy, to squeeze him for information. And I've sentenced Commandant Laredo to death.
Roach, we have to sail. We need to get to Edirn.
I'm not leaving until I deal with Laredo. The spy may know something about the Kingslayers. I wouldn't be surprised if Henselt of Kedwin was behind all this.
Flotsam's ablaze. How did it start?
When Vess reported you'd met with Yorveth, I ordered Laredo to provide us with backup. The incompetent oafs were supposed to wait for a signal, but the crossbowmen were twitching.
Yeah, I guess
we surprised
Roche
them,
didn't
but
fuck it up.
The Skoyatel gave us hell. We barely escaped alive. Many of my men are wounded, but Laredo's people... When news that elves massacred a dozen soldiers hit the trading post, 2 of the soldiers' fathers decided to take it out on an elven girl. You can imagine what happened next.
I actually wonder if I actually didn't throw Yorith's sword to him and help Roach instead. That is very possible now that I think about it. Maybe that is how you get the celebration in a tavern and drinking instead of a massacre. That is interesting. I'm gonna stick to that belief right now.
I'll be back later.
Damn it, Geralt, it's not a date. You can't keep putting it off.
But between these two, I definitely feel it's more important to help Yorith. I'm gonna loot everything though. Oh, shit. Key? Roach, how could you be hiding stuff from me? I'll steal your money at least, and these 6 swords. And these money in the swords. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, here I'm making a...
Vernon's waiting inside.
What's the word? I keep using it, but I keep using administrative decision or something. But there's a other way people say it, like a something decision. Basically, this is one choice I'm not giving Hippocat. Is to pick the side for the second chapter, because if you pick Roche, you end up in this boring ass war camp with just tents. Helping asshole King Henselt, whom we've seen enough of. I mean, not seen, whom we see enough of anyway, even on this path with Yorwith. And also, there's a guy, there's like a sorcerer helping Henselt, who we also help and do quests for, named fucking Deathmold. Like, how would you choose to side with someone named Deathmold? I guess we don't know it ahead of time, but I know now. And if you choose with the to side with the squirrels here in this particular choice here, you get nice, funky dwarven town and with ruins and fun stuff in there and nature and dwarves and drinking, I guess. Still better than the boring ass war camp with soldiers and death mold. Executive decision, there we go, that's the word I'm thinking of. Well, I mean, Hazmati, I have not, to be fair enough, I have not actually played that side of the... I just know it from brief videos and descriptions, and generally pretty much everyone says that it's the weaker way to do chapter 2. I've been meaning to actually do it, to see both ways, but of course on stream, where I'm showing stuff off, I'm not gonna pick the shitty part. I might just play this game again later and do it though.
Have you considered my
also,
proposal?
Where the hell was Dandelion? I was expecting him to be there with Roach, because like it seems like Dandelion is on his side and Zoltan's here. But I mean, between the two of them, I like Zoltan more as well.
Count me in. We'll get Letho together.
Excellent. We've no time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not grandiose. You're mad.
My mother claimed likewise.
Yeah. I take it back. You're not greedy. You're batshit insane. I fucked it up. Insane. What? Insane. Yeah, whatever. Go to the meeting with Squirtle. So I hope we can do this in 15 minutes. I mean, there's just the barge. There's nothing in this chapter after the barge. But I hope there's a place amongst all the cutscenes where I can save and quit. So, Hippocat, are you able to perceive story and dialogue whilst using one eye to look at GTA 2 speedrunning?
Perhaps.
Because that is going to be roughly what's going to be happening at the 66 or 46 minute mark, I believe. Because very likely the barge is going to take about like 10 minutes, and then there's a bunch of cutscenes as we transition into chapter 3 properly. There's a lot of talking.
Well, the run is 1 hour anyway, so I guess not a big deal if I skip the beginning.
Man, I keep running the wrong direction to the town, sorry. But yeah, I'll try to do it quick from here, and the first opportunity to like stop and pause somewhere. I don't actually know what happens in a dialogue choice if you hit escape. Maybe you can save in the middle of a dialogue. I don't think I want to try though. Just like pausing a dialogue by using the pause button apparently just skips the rest of it until the next choice you get to make. Oh well. Did I ever loot that chest?
Look,
fuck
people!
it.
Wonders and miracles!
Oh, indeed. What the hell was that? What is that dude? I don't know. I don't care. Wait, the meeting with the Squirtle isn't in the town. Shit. Well, I mean, it's probably easy to get there through the town. Out of some other gate.
Find me that whoresome. Got it?
Hey
Aye,
there.
sir. Where were you?
I'm not accustomed to reporting to anyone, Commandant.
Someone tried to kill me. Thought it might have been you.
You thought wrong. I was elsewhere.
Remember, Witcher, I got my eye on you.
Oh, it's probably Roche doing his shit. Though he wanted to arrest him, didn't he? Oh well. There's that, whatever it is in there, in the forest, marked red, that keeps really wanting to kill me. Where the hell are the Squirtle? I don't know why I was running into the town, I'll be honest. I thought I was just running to the barge, but I mean, it makes sense that we'd meet somewhere. It's not too far, nice. Ish.
I'm here.
At last.
The trading post is in turmoil. You sure this is a good idea?
We'll not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the trading post.
So we're benefiting from the massacre?
Not the way I'd put it, but yes.
Right.
Well, I mean, I actually kind of want to know what this means.
The harbor could still be dangerous.
What did you expect, a tea party?
It's not that. We should trick them, as we did Letho.
We can't expect any support in the harbor.
But most of the guards are at the trading post. There's only a handful to deal with on the barge.
Fine. They'll be dead before they can reach for their swords.
Then we can signal the others.
None will get away this time. All right, let's do it your way.
I hope this helps.
Scoia'tael, Evelian! Vryed!
Vryed!
Follow me!
He calmly screamed. Okay, well, I'm assuming we're gonna take the way around, right? Because it doesn't go through the town.
This is the place.
We have to get past the
gate. Oh, that was easy.
Piece of Lembas.
What?
Nothing, Dwan. Lead.
What? Whatever. I feel like I just missed some reference in there. Whatever.
I have a feeling this could have been Lord of the Rings reference.
Halt! Who goes there?
The Witcher. I've captured an elf.
Some catch! That's Yorvith! Laredo'll piss himself with joy.
He ordered me to take him to the barge.
Ha! We're about to sink that heap.
Right here?
What? And foul the water? No. We'll drown them downriver.
Good thinking.
Let's go.
Wouldn't want to do it upriver.
Yorva's been caught. Close the gates tight. I don't want a flea slipping through.
Want to hear something funny, Gwynplaine? What? I made life for these Guan a living hell.
Well, I mean, I'm doing this, but... whoa.
Now that you see the hell you helped to create, what do you make of it?
They see me for the first time as well. Yet I sense not a hint of remorse.
Should there
Kill the elves!
I suppose not. They wish to watch me die, and I wish to watch them die.
Hooray!
It's the way of things in this world. The other side of the coin. A concept devised
They've
by
got
philosophers in
Yorvath!
Oxenfurt who have never set foot in Flotsam, or any place like it.
No one's going to die today, Yorvath. Apart from the Commandant's paid lackeys.
Oi! Where are you taking that elf?
It's Yorvath. Laredo ordered me to put him on the prison barge.
Fuck me, Yorvath himself. The son of a bitch shot me brother. Mind if I settle a score a little?
Yeah.
Stand aside. There's no time for that.
Why not?
Would have been amusing,
I have orders
but
to take him to the barge.
That's risky.
What are you then? An elf lover?
You don't have to follow Laredo's orders, but think what'll happen if you don't.
Ah, sod it. Probably have me whipped.
That always works on people. When they are doubting that you were ordered something, you go like, do you really want to go against the orders of your boss? And they're like, yeah, fine, you convinced me. Just like it worked with the Yeti and the Storm King.
I like his kind best. Killing them is like pulling weeds. Strangely relaxing.
A simple thank you would do.
Oh, my manners. Consider yourself my hero.
And where might you be going?
I'm taking Yorvath to the barge. Laredo's orders.
Oh, all right then.
I'm so trustworthy, man. Everyone just goes along with it.
Well, do they have a reason not to?
Well, I mean, how is it usually done? Does everyone just trust you when you say the name of their commander and the orders that he could have given?
Well, you are freaking escorting Yorvath.
That's
like,
true.
Tied up.
That's true. Some of them had to be told that this is yours, though, so like... We could have actually taken some other elf as well. Just poked his eye out.
I'll take those on the left. You go right.
Wow, that's the... I guess it's lucky this guy has chainmail over his ears. Like, I feel slightly bad for the humans, but... I mean... I feel like they're the less of two evils. Oh yeah, I am getting health back. Like crazy. Well, not that crazy actually, but still some. That's useful. Too bad I'm gonna have to get rid of the sword. Wow, Yorva's getting fucked up. Did he just cry death to me? Or destiny, or what was it?
I don't know.
Death to me? Oh wait, no, I didn't mean it that way. Wait, let me rephrase it.
I knew you'd partner with those hate-mongers, mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive!
We sail. Our women are prepared to die.
Not the women!
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
One.
I'm gonna get late. Oh, Laredo's doing his best GTA pathfinding. Where am I running? Okay, I'm running in this house. I appreciate that even the peasants are like, hey, this is too much. This is fucked up. Are they attacking me though, still, while encouraging me? You can fuck off. You can all fuck off. Mick, what the hell that means. And Miko. Let them burn for a second, I'm gonna kill Miko first. Let me open the door, please. Okay. Leisurely climb up this ladder. And leisurely climb up this ladder. And they're just sitting here like, okay.
Where's Laredo?
He's escaped.
No, not this sand, fuck off.
Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
I'm on fire.
The tower's on fire. We have to.
Yes, and I with it.
Unbind us.
Alright, release you. Really release you though. Ugh. Release you, and I'm tempted to leave the third one here just for shits and giggles, but nah. Mashing mouse buttons is actually not the easiest because the mouse keeps slipping away as you do it. Smack on the rock. No? Okay. So what was up with the peasants screaming at me to save the elven women and then attacking me anyway? What the fuck? Maybe it was different peasants.
Laredo escaped.
He'll not live long. If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, to Vergen. Prepare to set sail!
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that. I wanted him to know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, well, I mean, I have riposte still.
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the special forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va fail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you.
Yeah, whatever.
Unfurl the mainsail!
Climb on board and set the sail!
We made it.
This is just the beginning. But you chose the right side, and I'm pleased.
Wish I could be so sure.
Geralt, if you read the wiki, you'd known for sure. Or the forums. Okay, I'm gonna be on the lookout for the autosave icon. Because we're just on time.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. it was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Yorvith and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful? That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
That's interesting, Kazmati. I never did that, but I guess you could probably go and choose to kill Laredo instead of saving the girls. Okay, here's a bunch of cutscenes. I wonder how soon I'll be able to save here. So here's a bunch of people. I think it's Sasuke and Natalis. The prince, or not the prince, some kind of knight in... Oh wait, no, never mind. Shit! Ending! Okay, Hypocrite, free to watch the stream. Everyone's gonna be introduced and explained later next week.
Okay.
So yeah, that is a convenient spot. Let's save.
I remember the stillness.
No. Also, it's Stannis, not Natalis. I'm mixing shit up anyway. Never mind. So I guess it was not Natalis. It's so similar names. Yeah, we'll figure it out next week, next Friday. Natalis, I think, was the guy who arrived with his army to the castle of La Valette, where people were fighting over who was next to the throne of Temeria, and he kind of stalled that whole debate. But I guess this is a different person. Oh well. Yeah, we're going... Well, I mean, I'm probably not gonna... Actually, you know what? I might watch that as well. I mean, why not? But yeah, thank you all for watching. Asmati, goodbye. See you all, or just you, or I guess people tomorrow, the same time for generic horror bullshit. But for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Успели. Осталось только остановить.